Oh, what the? I don't remember eating any corn. Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is your man, King May, coming back with y'all right here in the King May YouTube channel, y'all. Today, we are on Elm Creek, and this is my own save game of Elm Creek. So we are getting back to our roots here, y'all. We finally have enough mods and enough things here going on that I can pretty much get back to what I was doing before. So as you guys can see, we're doing a bit of a tour flight over the new dairy barn setup. We are going to run a large dairy farm operation here. You got a lot of things to show you with JMF's dairy barn here. A lot of really cool mods coming out between Dennis modding, all the guys. If you guys have been checking out the new North Dakota map, a very, very cool map by, I believe it's AFB. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's AFB modding. I also found their shout out on Dennis Modding's Facebook page. You guys, a lot of really cool things going on here. We're also going to be doing a little bit of sheep. We got a sheep pen here set up. And then, of course, we have quite a lot of cattle pens set up in the back of the property here. We also have a whole nother setup that I'm going to go down. I'm going to show you here after a little bit. We're just doing a little bit of a flight over, kind of showing you guys the large. I've been spending a lot of time on this large dairy farm operation here. All these pens in the back, though, they're going to be just additional cattle here. We'll just kind of cycle that through. I'll have to get all that figured out. I do have one thing that I need to place down for the other setup that we're going to be running beef cattle as well. We're going to be doing all of it. Now, I do have the variation of this barn set up here as well for the no fence in the back. The cattle are going to be sitting more so just in this space here. But anyways, we're going to go over. I'm going to check out the beef farm here for you guys as well. But as I'm flying over there, if you guys do enjoy the video today, make sure you go ahead, tap that thumbs up button for me. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed here to the King May community, make sure you go ahead and do that for me now. So coming on over to the beef farm operation, I still got to put a driveway in. I got to finish this guy up. We also need to place down the manure setup, but just to show you all the large beef cattle operation we're going to be doing here as well. Very, very cool. Very excited, like I said, about a lot of these mods that are coming out. This here beef farm setup, this is Western Iowa modding and mapping. If you guys want to check them out on Facebook as well. Lately, guys, Mod Network has not really been that great of a place to find mods. I know a lot of you always ask me, where do I get mods at? Y'all, check out on Facebook right now. Check out Dennis Modding. He's got his own website set up. The mods, as they're coming out before they reach the website, have been announced on Facebook as they are coming out. So I would definitely go. I would check that out, y'all. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to do this silo extension here. And with this beef farm operation, I need to place down this manure pile here. Let's go ahead. Let's fill that spot back in. I pretty much already know where that's going to pile up. And we're going to see it, obviously, as well as the manure piles. Now, beef cattle and everything, I'm hoping we can actually get to all animals. So I'd like to do this beef farm operation fairly soon. Like I said, we got to add in the driveway and whatnot. I'm not going to do it right now. I'd like to get to some role play because we have quite a bit that we need to get done here today. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a slight run on back to the farm, and we're going to get after it here with the stuff that we have going on today. We got the old small square baler hooked up here now. I know I'm probably going to need some straw bales for round bales, but we're probably just going to have to purchase those. So for right now, we're going to focus on small square bales. We're going to start working on filling up our dairy barn here. So that's going to be number one here for today from what we did get harvested beforehand. Now, we also have some sorghum that is coming up that needs to get harvested here today as well. Those fields are ready to go. I got to get the old S650 out, and we got to get her rolling because, well, I've only got a 25-foot head for that baby. I wouldn't really trust much more than probably a 30-foot head on an S650. Although it's an S series, it is still just a little bit on the smaller end. And I didn't quite want to go as small as the new mods that are out for like the, I think it's a 770 John Deere combine, something like that. Maybe a 7770, something like that. I'd have to look at it again, but I didn't want to go quite that small. I wanted to keep it in the newer realm. So JHHG Modding released it out. I believe it should be on console as well. You guys go ahead, check that in-game mod hub, because he's got the S600 and the S700 series combines. Now, there is a variation in there as well. You can go all the way down to, I believe it's an S550 model for the John Deere combines as well. Now, Sid Modding also released on the in-game mod hub, you guys, his, well, edited version of the X9 combine, so y'all might want to go check that out as well. But we got some weeds coming in here, so we got to get after this. We got to get tillage done here too. Now that we're pulled on in, we're going to go ahead, we're going to fire up the old square baler here, and we're going to get after it. Now, I have been waiting. Oh, we need to back up already. I've been waiting for a John Deere round baler. I'm really surprised that we don't have one yet, y'all, but we just don't, not quite at the moment. So we're rocking a small Kuhn round baler at the moment, the in-game one. And then we're also going to be rocking this small square baler. I'm really excited about it, you guys. I actually don't mind doing this. This is the old way, the way that I actually grew up is with the old square bales like this, the small guys. I know a lot of you always ask me in the comment sections, you know, about where did you find that mod and everything else. Y'all, the answer is always going to be the same. I always look for the same mods in the same places. If you don't know, or if you still don't get it, come join the Discord link is in the description below. Check it out. I have a whole category in my Discord saying where the mods at. It is the same places, same locations as I was looking in FS19, y'all. There's different groups that I'm a part of from FS19 that are now converting mods and making new mods for FS22. Although recently there's been a lot of modders that are saying they're converting mods, but they're broken. So be very careful if you're adding mods from Mod Network. If you are seeing names that you don't necessarily know or have heard of for mods when it comes to Farming Simulator, make sure you add them one at a time, just in case if it breaks your save game, if it crashes your game at all, you know exactly which one you just put in and you can take it out and remove it. And I'm gonna go ahead, and I got a little piece down here to pick up, and then we're gonna get into the last couple of rows. I got one more field to do. We're gonna get this done here and baled up, and then I'm going to catch up with y'all after a little bit. On the next field, you all, and I don't know, we're going to be pushing it. I'm really hoping, anyways, that I'm going to be able to go back, or fit all the bales into this one hay wagon. I got more sitting at the farm ready to go, but I didn't bring them out here yet. I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to fit all of this in. Now, I am missing quite a bit. The pickup is definitely a lot smaller on the small square baler, so I've got quite a few strips I need to go back and hit, but we're gonna finish up the second one. I'll catch up with y'all when we're done with it. But there we go, folding up the baler. We're gonna go ahead, let's head back to the farm. All right, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna leave that set up there. I need to get the bales unloaded. We'll probably do that later on. Now the nice thing is if you all do these small square bales inside of this dairy barn, they will store in there, and it'll automatically disperse the straw for you for the dairy cattle. Pulling the old combine out. I know she is fairly new here, so no worries on fuel. She is filled up. Let's go ahead. Let's grab that header. We're gonna get on out of here. All right, header hooked up. Let's get on over there. We should be good, like I said, for this first field. The next field, though, I'm probably just going to bring a truck and a trailer down. I don't necessarily need the grain cart as of right now. All right, out to the field. Let's go ahead. Let's get everything fired up. Oh, we are going to have to do a little bit of testing here. Make sure the sieves are all good. Oh, it looks like everything is good height-wise. Let's go ahead. Let's kind of rip into this. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check our header loss. Let's see what's going on with the sieves and everything else in the back. Honestly, it looks like we're sitting rather pretty with our settings, you guys. I think we're just gonna go and get after it here. All right, dropping everything back down. Let's get after it here. All right, just like that, y'all, we are done with this field. Now I do have a couple of more fields of sorghum that we need to go and we need to hit, and just as expected, well, we were able to fit at least this entire field in here. I'd like to get the combine back, get it unloaded, but we're gonna need to pull out the semi and a trailer. We're gonna need to get to all of that, which we can later. I'm thinking we go ahead, we'll finish up that sorghum here a little bit later. I need to get after the grass here today yet, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's get the header put back on the trailer so we can get everything transported down the road. Seeing how the next fields that we need to harvest are going to be quite a bit of a drive. They're way down on the other side of the county. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab that header trailer probably with the pickup truck. We're gonna get on back to the farm here and get this unloaded. And we're gonna hop in the old 7220 or 7520 actually, and we're gonna get hooked up to the mower, and we're gonna get after mowing the grass to get some silage going, because we're also gonna have quite a bit of cutting for hay here as well. All right, we grabbed the old 7520, got the mower hooked up here as well. Let's get on out and let's get to cutting down some grass. All right, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna pull right on in right here. This hillside is gonna be a little crazy, but it should be just fine. I did spend quite a bit of time. I went through and smoothed out this whole entire hillside, but we are going to definitely utilize it here for grass. So let's go ahead and we'll get this guy cut up. By the way, I know I didn't say it for Monday's video, but I hope you all had a tremendous holiday there with Christmas, and I hope it continues into the new year for you all. Let me know down in that comment section what your guys' favorite food was for the meal that you had for the holidays. Hopefully you all spent it with family. But anyways, I don't know, the 7520, I think this might have to be our raking rig here, you guys. I think I might have to go swap out the 7520 for the 7150 case, just so we get some extra power on the hillsides here. So just to kind of catch you guys up, I did do a little bit off camera before I even started this series. We did get some tillage work done. We got some fields taken care of as far as plowing, rock picking, that sort of thing, but we have a lot more to do. I have found the easiest way, the nicest way to go ahead and get tillage done is to just get plowing done in the wintertime, leave it in a plowed state. That way in spring you don't have to worry about all those pesky weeds coming up, and then that way spring it is a lot more work, though I will say that. Springtime you have to go through, you got to get liming done if you need a lime, get rocks picked if you need to get rocks picked, and then you can go ahead, you can hit the fields, because the rock picking is going to do a layer of cultivation, which is nice, because then you can take some sort of a shallow tillage tool, which would be in like your high-speed discs, any of like the new 2660 vertical tillage piece that came out for John Deere from Dennis Modding. That is going to be a phenomenal piece here on this farm, as well as the Great Plains that we have. We got a Great Plains piece of tillage equipment we're going to use as well. We got a lot of tillage equipment, and the biggest reason is because we do have the 8530 as well as the I believe it's a 460 quad track, 480 quad track. We do have the quad track as well, so we're going to be utilizing both of them just because we are covering quite a lot of acres here on this save. So as we got the mower flipped around, we're going to go ahead, we're going to keep on going. But y'all, if you did enjoy the video today, make sure you go ahead, you tap that thumbs up button for me, and of course if you haven't yet subscribed here to the KingMade community, make sure you go ahead, you do that for me now. I'm happy to be back making farming videos for you all, because A, they're super enjoyable, but B, as much as I love having fun and making those fun videos for you guys as well, I really am happy with FS22 that we finally have a lot of really cool mods already out, enough for me to be able to make some very cool content for dairy and beef cattle work here on FS22, y'all. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.